Greetings, Earthlings, wisdom keepers, wisdom seekers. Welcome back to Wizdom Dropz, your source for daily drops of wisdom and savvy good astrology. My name is Tonia, and today we're discussing the blessing and the curse of Scorpio energy. And yes, I'm going to be sincere with you. I'm doing these videos because you have shown me that you need more of this content, if you know what I mean. So here we go, Scorpios. We're getting into it because I got a lot of Scorpionic experience from my own stellium. You feel? So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What is your blessing and what is your curse? What is your gift and what is your burden as a Scorpio, ascendant, sun, or moon? And if you are a Scorp, you know this shit is real. It's so real. There's a blessing, but there's also a challenge. It's like you can't just have all the good, you know? I don't mean to like speak that into the truth, but with that said, Scorpio, we're going to get into that detail in just a second. If you're new to astrology, or if you're a self-taught student and you're like, I need a mentor, I need a teacher, I need to get my act together and definitively know my stuff, I'm offering a course. We're enrolling right now. I'm very excited to be developing this community again for another round of Wizdom Dropz Astrology School. And I want to make sure that the right people get in. So if you are a person watching my content resonating with this, the link is down below. You can schedule your call with me today. Thank you to everybody also who is an existing subscriber or a new subscriber or hits that like button, because it helps the channel grow. And we're here for people who vibe with this content. So if you do vibe, join our tribe. Thank you. And if not, bye. All right, cool. So Scorpio, the blessing. I kind of want to start with the curse. The curse, okay, of Scorpio energy. I did a little bit on this in my last video about the number one thing that people misinterpret about Scorpio energy and the number one reason you get shit. But the curse is that you do go through more trauma. You do go through more of the death, more of the detachment, more of the just the ugly. You know, as a Scorpio, you go through the ugly that life has to offer a little bit more than other people, and you feel it a little more deeply. And I don't even know if little more is appropriate. You feel it a lot more. Like, water signs in general are sensitive like that, but Scorpio energy is like, we take the cake. Like if you have Scorpionic energy in your chart, like the volume dial turned up on Scorpio, you feel stuff just as much as that volume dial's turned up. It's like Scorpio energy is just an intensifier. And like, because of that, you feel the dark things that happen to everybody more. And then also, you astrologically, real life speaking here, witnessing shit for years, y'all. You realistically also experience more shit, generally speaking. And I am not wishing that on anybody. Please trust and believe. I am not wishing that on anybody. I'm just speaking truth, because that's how it be for Scorpio energy. It really is. I mean, I know so many Scorpio stories where you lose people close to you. You have gone through abusive relationships, like as a child, as an adult. You've gotten fucked over in different sorts of deals and stuff. I mean, the list goes on and on. Like Scorpio people are just straight up, if you choose to go high vibe, you're survivors. Like you're a survivor. And that's what intimidates people, but that's the blessing. So the blessing is that you're a survivor. Like you can get through anything if you allow yourself to phoenix up. And that's the challenging part of it. And that gets us more into this curse. It's like we touched briefly on the gift, but the curse is that you walk a lonely road. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be like Boulevard of Broken Dreams, pretty like Green Day aware people, but like, you know, you walk a different fucking road and it's not the same and it's harder in a lot of ways. But now let's talk about the gift. Because you can tread those most inhospitable things as a Mars ruled sign. Mars is your ancient ruler, and Mars is a malefic, yo. That means a bad guy planet. That means a planet that causes pain in the process of delivering energy. Excuse me, even if that energy is for good. So even if you're working out, you're running cardio, you're still going to feel that Mars presence. You understand? If you're like gaining muscle, you have to tear flesh in that process of building muscle. That's very Martian. Like Mars is this like the idea of like uncomfortable, but like very powerful energy. And Scorpio, that's your ruler in ancient astrology. Y'all want to say it's Pluto. That's in the modern world. And I accept that too. But to ignore the fact that Mars is the original ruler is to ignore something very critical to understanding your experience as a Scorpio. So you're that force of building muscle, that brutal, burning, painful, you know, force of building muscle It's necessary to build that type of muscle. Do you understand? It's necessary to go through some of that initiative burn, so to speak, in order to get your wings as a phoenix, as an eagle, if you're coming up from the lowest level, you know, of a scorpion. Whew, man, but the gift though is that you got the power to be the muscle. You're the fucking muscle. You're the muscle. And that's again why people are intimidated by you, because you are the muscle. And this is like where we live as Scorpio people. We have the ability to get through it. And sometimes the irony is that people cast out more energy that causes you to have to transmute and goes full Scorpio Phoenix vibe, because they see that you can and they can't deal with it. And they're like, oh, I need to attack them. Like, fuck them, because subconsciously, they might not even be cognizant of this shit, but you probably are, because you're deep in like a like a deep psychological kind of thinker, Scorpio. But like, they can't deal with that, so they displace their own not able to deal with onto you. And then therefore you have to transmute more bullshit and become more of a phoenix. And that's the curse of that blessing. The fact that you have the gift brings fucking energy to you that you don't need to be dealing with, but you have to. You have no other choice at a certain level. What? Mind blown. Hit that like button, people. Helps the channel grow. Thank you for everybody who's been supporting this channel. If you want a reading, you want to learn astrology for real, I got the 26 week long program for you to take. So you can check that out in the description box down below. Thank you so much for all the love. It really means a lot to me. And with that said, until next time, may the stars be with you. Peace. Keep being dope, Scorpio. Don't let a hater get you down.